What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. You know I had to talk about that 50th anniversary hip hop tribute at the Grammys tonight, man. My whole aura, my channel, my style, my music was shaped by all of these people, so I gotta talk about this. Now, this whole thing was spearheaded by Dr. Dre getting the Global Impact Award and also having it named after him, so anybody that gets it from this point forward will have Dr. Dre attached to it. That's iconic in itself. LL Cool J came out as the presenter for that award. He ended up staying behind and introducing this 50-year hip-hop tribute because as of 2023, hip-hop has been in effect for 50 years, changed the lives of so many people that came from underserved, undervalued, underrepresented communities such as Black, Latino. The list goes on, man. I'll be here all night talking about hip-hop history if y'all let me, but y'all know what I'm getting to. And they started from the beginning, okay? So LL Cool J, he was so excited in the crowd. I thought he was finna bust a rap, but they had so many people come out, man, from the inception of hip-hop with Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, Raheem and Scorpio, Ice-T, Run DMC, Rakim, DJ Jazzy Jeff, De La Soul, Queen Latifah. We even had Salt and Pepper, Scarface. And these folks just came out one after the next, and they all looked good. They all had their trademark styles. You know what I'm saying? They performed their legendary hits, and they only performed about half a song each. But of course, for something this massive, they couldn't go out there and just be rocking all night. They had to let Jay-Z do that, you feel me? I mean, LL Cool J even got in on the action himself and performed his hit Radio from the 80s. Too Short, Nelly, Public Enemy, Black Thought and Questlove got in on the action. I mean, it was just so many, man. And it just goes to show you how hip-hop has evolved over time, how it came from, like I said, the underrepresented communities that were just trying to be heard, trying to create something communal to have in the Black community where we can communicate with each other, have a shared experience, vibe with each other, and get through those conditions that we were predisposed to without any of our control. And that form of communication happened to turn into the biggest genre of music in the entire world in only a 50-year span. So you gotta understand how important this is. And I missed hella names, you know what I'm saying? From Missy Elliott, DJ Drama, Lil Wayne, Future, Glorilla, Big Boy from Outkast, Busta Rhymes, Swiss Beats and the Lox. And again, the reason why this is all so important to me is because hip hop literally has changed my life and been the saving grace for me, man. Like, me as a young dude, I didn't really like much of anything, you know what I mean? I liked basketball, sports, football, and I liked rap music. That was like the formula that created me. At 8 years old, I started rapping. I know I'm getting into my own, but right now you on my channel, so learn my story real quick. You know what I mean? It's a trade that I picked up at a very young age. It's something I still do. For those of y'all that tune into my channel, y'all see that I still drop music. I'm not just a YouTuber. And that's why all of this is so important to me, man, because it see how this has changed their lives immensely. But as a fan, as a hip-hop historian, as somebody who respects the culture, as somebody that's seen as a contributor to the culture, it just meant a lot to me to see these people get honored, see them in all of their light. Everybody came out fly. Everybody came out looking good. They didn't look wore down. They didn't look like, what life had shown them. You know what I'm saying? You know that saying where if I looked like what I've been through? Yeah, a lot of them have been through some stuff, man, but at least today they got to be seen on that grand stage. A lot of them never even won Grammys or performed at the Grammys before, but tonight was that night for them to get that gratification that they have been possibly seeking for many years. To have to see the origin of Ice-T, you know what I mean? A lot of people see him as the Law and Order SVU dude, but this man was a gangster rapper, the original gangster rapper for real, or at least one of them, one of the first 5, I guess you could say. And he got up there and performed the gangster shit that he was putting out in the 80s. I mean, DJ Khaled was in the crowd like straight fanboyed out, looking like he was in hip-hop heaven, just like I was at the crib. Jay-Z was smiling from ear to ear, having the greatest of times. I mean, and again, hip-hop is so impactful, man. It gives me an outlook like I don't even work a regular job no more because I commentate on hip-hop news and I create music, hip-hop music that allows me and affords me the opportunity to be an entrepreneur, to be a music entrepreneur, and to also be teaching others how to do the same thing, how to replicate the process. So yes, I am going to talk about this, man. I'll talk about it till I'm blue in the face, man. This is something I'm really passionate about. And for those that share this same amount of passion, I hope that this video reaches you. I do got to talk about something that it looks like only the people in Atlanta had to deal with, okay? Now, when Method Man was up there performing METHOD, man, I was hyped as hell. I was singing along to the song, and about 5 seconds into him performing, it went straight to a commercial. Cut the commercial in the middle of my dog performance, had me hot. I was screaming at the TV screen like it was the goddamn Super Bowl, bruh. I get on Twitter, I'm like, hey man, did anybody else witness this? And I see only the people that were responding to me were Atlanta residents, were people that I already know in the city. They like, I thought I was the only one. I'm looking at the rest of the tweets of the people that I follow in other places, other states, cities, municipalities. They still hype. They talking about Big Boy on stage. They talking about Busta Rhymes on stage. Some people say Lil Wayne took the stage. I didn't see none of that. That whole segment I missed. It was like a 2-minute commercial break where we were just sitting in the dark like, what the hell is going on? Again, it seems like only Atlanta residents were faced with this horrific turn of events because nobody else mentioned it. Nobody else even knew what we were talking about. So Grammys, what the is y'all problem with Atlanta? Why we couldn't see our hometown heroes go up? I didn't see Future. I didn't get to see Big Boy from Outkast. That's my dog. And he performed AT Aliens in the midst of me missing it. Y'all got to atone for your sins on that one now. Y'all got to atone for your sins. But I ain't going to hang my hat too low, man. I'm going to go ahead and digress because at the end of the day, it's really about honoring all of the pioneers that put their foot forward to have the culture where it is today, to have this genre of music still be respected to this day, to where people such as myself could even have a dream, to even have the opportunity to be here, to talk about it, to be a part of it. To go out and perform in front of groups of people, be paid for doing that. You gotta salute. You gotta tip your hat to the folks that laid that foundation. And I think it's well deserving, long overdue. And I guess year 50 was the best time to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, but hey man, before I go, here's to the next 50 years of hip hop. I hope the culture continues to evolve. I hope lyricism comes back into the forefront to where we get back to talking about something, sharing our real life experiences, impacting. Yes, I understand it's about the party. It's about talking your ish. It's about getting fly, being fresh. That is always a hip hop, but let's get back to the roots at some point as well. I'm going to go ahead and get off my high horse with this one. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Did you enjoy that performance? I know some people got skipped. I know they skipped a couple of generations, but we're not here to criticize. We got to accept the beauty in the situation first. All right, man, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Much love and respect. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I can blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I can blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag.